Here's Marner on his breakaway goal. I assume everybody's seen it by
Jackson
now,
Lacombe.
but
I know.
show
It's
it.
Jackson
Yo,
Lacombe.
and he gets Dostal to commit so hard.
There's 3 Olympians in this screenshot.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like-
and look at this. This is just how the creativity here is unbelievable.
Okay, it does need to be said. Where is Dostal going?
Where's Lacombe?
Well,
going?
he faked him out.
No, I know.
It's
there's
Lacombe.
also no net where Marner faked to. And Dostal's like, better protect it. He bit.
Where's Lacombe going?
Unbelievably
that's
hard.
The question. Yeah, he bit hard because Marner
Strong on his
Where's Lacombe
edges.
going? Where's Lacombe going?
Well, Marner stopped up like
Yeah.
backwards. This is all just a really impressive play.
This is all stuff we've always known he could do.
Yeah.
Always.
That was the frustrating part.
Yep.
And he
It
did
was.
it, and it looks great. And that is I won't lie to you. That's a little frustrating.
I wish
But I wish him the
with
best.
my whole heart that this happened in a Toronto Maple Leafs uniform.
Oh, God, yeah.
That would have been so
No,
cool.
if it did, I'd still be critical. No, he could have 20 goals in 10 games. I'd still be like, ooh, gosh darn. This is our life. This is our life. Where the Ducks got clowned last night. The Ducks got clowned. And everyone went, yeah. At a team thousands of
Now,
miles away.
To be fair, and you said this in a group chat last night, and you're right. The Ducks ought to be arrested for that.
They should be in prison, all of them.
Yeah, for sure. Like, I know you're mad at the Ducks this morning. You're mad at they could have won this series, man. They really could have, but they just
No.
Let's talk about Yo, you want to talk about leafiness? They did not come to play last night at all. That is the worst game I think I've ever seen them play in this era, because I've seen them play some horrible games the last few years. But this playoff run, that's the most important game of the run, and they were not there. They were not present. They were awful. And I know they got a lot to be proud of, but you need to learn to rise in big games like that, and you could really see the pedigree of the Vegas Golden Knights versus that.
But Adam, surely they've lost by larger margins than that. Could your opinion have to do with the context of the weight of that game?
Yes.
Well, I choose to just not understand that.
No,
and be a dick about it.
No, you understand it. You just you're on ESPN and TNT and on Twitter, and you need clicks, man. Yeah, it's all good. Listen, I've accepted that we're gonna eat shit on the Marner thing, and I'm okay with it.
It's okay. We have another month of it.
I know what happened. I know what happened in Toronto, and I know what's happening in Vegas.
Uh-huh.
And
Mitch Marner, Vegas Golden Knight, is performing well. And no one will allow him to be Mitch Marner, Vegas Golden Knight.
yeah.
One day he'll be Mitch
Also,
Marner, Vegas
can I
Golden
just
Knight,
say
but
this?
it's not today.
Mitch needs to be like Taylor Swift and be like, I would like to be excluded from this narrative. He is not bringing this up. He didn't bring it up with Torts.
Yeah.
He didn't bring it up with that reporter. He's not Kevin Weeks. He's not that really boring play-by-play guy on TS or ESPN who's like, I hate my life. I wish I was doing any other sport right now. He's not on TNT. Like, I know Biz was doing laps in the studio to make up for the fact that he said Marner wouldn't produce in the playoffs. Like, I respect that. Biz is eating shit, right? I get that. But like, I feel like everybody's pulling Mitch into this. Forget pulling us into this. And so I just want to say, Mitch is trying to move on, man. And I would like to move on. We both like to move on. Let's move on and compliment what was an amazing play in Vegas. Sorry, in Anaheim, actually. In Anaheim.
This has been the cycle for literally a month. Mitch has a good game. The good game gets discussed.
Yeah.
People point and laugh and they go, ha ha. We address it. We post a clip and people go, oh, leave it alone.
Well, maybe we should stop posting clips. We have a choice.
No, but if we don't talk about them, then we're assholes.
Yeah, well, we do. We have, and we are.
And we are.
All we're doing today is saying, hey, congrats, man.
What a fucking, that's one of the craziest goals I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It's one of the craziest goals I've ever seen.
I honestly, like, I always wait, especially in this Vegas Anaheim series, I was always waiting for them to, like, feel each other out for the first 5 minutes. I basically barely put my headphones on for the stream, and he does that. And I was like, oh, like, what do you say?
Oh, I know.
It was crazy. It took me 5 minutes to process.
As I was logging off to throw to your stream, someone put in the comments Marner scored, and I thought they were kidding. And then I click on NHL.com. I'm like, all right.
You know what was great though? You had all the people on your stream, and they were waiting to join my stream. And the game had already started, so my stream did not have a lot of numbers on it yet because you had not passed off the Montreal Buffalo series.
Torch.
So a lot of people did not see that live, and even though they were chanting, I was like, you guys weren't here. You guys weren't here. Don't act like you were in the moment. You were not in the moment. Now, Jesse. Jesse.
Yes.
Jesse.
Is it possible?
Jesse.
Is it possible that the whole world has underestimated the Vegas Golden Knights, or they played a young upstart Utah team that did some great work this year. They played a young upstart Ducks team that did some great work this year. And perhaps the level of, like, the Avs played a harder team in the Wild. I think we can all agree on that, right?
Yeah.
People are going to say, well, yeah, but I saw Vegas for 70 games this year. I know what they are. What Vegas do you think shows up in the Western Conference Final against the Colorado Avalanche?
I think there's 3 things going on. One, you can't deny the Torts effect in that he's whipped the boys into shape.
Yeah.
Bruce Cassidy left, and clearly they fired him for a reason, in that the locker room wasn't to the standard that they expect the Golden Knights to be. Torts has come in there. The guys clearly really love him, and he has them playing a really tight form of hockey. That's one of the biggest factors. But something that when we were yelling and screaming about Mitch Marner playing center for them for so long was the real big reason that he played center. And probably the most important X factor of their team is William Karlsson's back. They didn't play hockey since November. And then now they have him, and it's really stabilized their offense, and it looks fantastic. And then the third thing is Carter Hart has found his game.
He's amazing.
He's been playing really well, and he has been for a little bit. At the end of the regular season, he had a stretch like, I don't know, 5-ish games there, those starts there. He was pretty good. He was a little shaky in the first round against Utah. There's that one game that was a little ugly, but other than that, he was solid in net. And in this series, there's no complaints. I don't even know about a single goal I'm like really saying that he let in that's gonna cost them the game or anything like that. He's been solid all series long, and they win it large part because he's been great. So they're humming at a level that they didn't play all regular season long. This is a different team, and they're peaking at the right moment. And there's not a lot to complain about just their on ice product right now. It's really good.
Right. And so the other side of that is you got a young team in the Ducks who got to feel proud about their season. Yeah, it ended poorly. And okay, so if you're the Ducks right now, what do you take away from that?
Well, you can hang.
You can hang.
We know that you can hang, man. You're not there yet, which is pretty much what all of us expected. They can't keep the puck out of their net. Holy Lord above us, creating the sky and rainbows. Like, holy cow.
Yeah, they couldn't against Edmonton either, but nobody can against Edmonton.
No.
Edmonton's always going to score.
And I think Lucas Dostal is a great goalie, and I think he's got a great future. I think we maybe overdid it.
You can't be happy with his performance.
No,
I think we overdid it. You can't call him good. At best, you could call him adequate with the numbers that he had. Bit undisciplined, but the future's bright.
Yeah,
future's bright. Like guys like Rangers fans I saw were lapping it up because they've been eating shit all year.
About Trouba.
On Trouba and Kreider.
Mm-hmm.
Kreider specifically on the Ducks subreddit, they were like, get this human being off my hockey team.
Yeah, he kind of disappeared.
And don't give me, well, he's hurt. It's Chris Kreider. He's always hurt.
Yep. I thought Trouba was actually good. So I don't think...
It wasn't so much about Trouba.
Yeah, it shouldn't be because people are like, oh man, I bet they're so glad they got out of that Trouba deal. I'm like, I don't know. He's pretty effective 5-on-5 player. He's not playing special teams, so whatever.
Perhaps overpaid, but
who cares?
He's effective.
I think this version of the Golden Knights, I think, would have waxed the floor with Edmonton.
Yeah.
Just seeing Edmonton in that series against the Ducks now, like this team here is so much better than any team in the Pacific.
Someone in one of our group chats last night was like, how did the Oilers lose to this Ducks team? And the answer is the Oilers were not a top half of the NHL team this year.
They weren't very good.
That is how.
Yeah, because we expected them to turn it on eventually. Because
Yeah.
they never played good all regular season.
No, the Golden
They
Knights are
did.
doing what we thought the Oilers would.
Exactly. And
Right.
then they never turned it on, and the season is over, and now the Golden Knights have turned it on.
Yeah. And I just want to say, listen, we're all about to eat just a heap of garbage on Minnesota, Colorado. We're all three of us sitting at this table. We're about to eat a heap of it. I had Canes in 4. I had Vegas in 6.
There you go.
And I would like to just
And you were,
there you go.
but you were wrong about that one. And absolutely,
You
I'm not gonna let
went
forget it.
50.
Now-
You went 50%.
Yeah. Oh man, I got.
That's
I
pretty
passed
good.
now.
Oh no, you still got Buffalo, Montreal to be.
I had
Yeah.
Buffalo in
Yeah.
7,
My
which
bad.
after last night looks bad.
Hey, did you like the thing you just watched?
Was it hilarious?
Was it informative?
Was it me losing my mind?
Possibly. Potentially. Most of the time it is. Hey, listen, if you like what SDPN has to offer, you should check out more of our videos and subscribe to our channel by clicking subscribe, or Steve will find you.